Hey, I'm here today with Jeff Dickey, who served for many years as our Minister of Administration and Discipleship. And so we just kind of were reflecting, talking a little bit about some of those folks that preceded us in these various roles that we had of Stan Solomon and Lee Wright, some great shoulders to stand on that have spoken into our lives and taught us a little bit. And so today, as we draw closer to that 50-year anniversary of Anniversary Sunday here at Heritage Baptist Church, I just wanted to ask a few questions, and let me start with this one. So you grew up at Heritage as well as served at Heritage, and so as you grew up here and went through classes, and you remember some of your teachers that were here that are still here, and you were discipled by them, let me just ask, what valuable things did you learn during that time growing up here and being discipled here?
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing opportunity to be able to grow up at Heritage, and our family, was very involved in the church, and all the way from being a small child to a student, and then as an adult, and having the opportunity then to move into a staff position for 16 years and serve in that way was just a foundation that I will never forget, and just built upon through the days of my life thus far, and prepared me for where I am today. But yeah, growing up at Heritage was just an amazing opportunity, from the children's ministry and lots of great memories that shaped my faith, but also as a teenager, and those days of figuring that out and what that looks like. Just the opportunity to grow under Keith Loomis as my student minister was such an amazing time in my life.
Yeah. Well, you've had some great teachers, again, that are still teaching here, some of them, and some folks in youth ministry, student ministry that really poured into your life. And I think we all have those stories wherever we grew up of those people that just spoke into our lives, poured into our lives, and taught us a little bit and helped to develop us into the folks we are today, which is exciting. Well, let me ask you this. So what was it like then to transition to minister on staff? So when did you start from being as a baby here at Heritage, or did y'all, what was that like?
Yeah, so basically I quit a job one summer and came on staff just for the summer to handle the youth ministry, and then was going to go back to work somewhere, and that turned into a full-time position here on staff as the youth minister, and which was an amazing time, because when I think back to some of the most meaningful experiences that I had at Heritage, it was in the student ministry. It was things like World Changers and youth camps and different things that we would do together to create community among the youth and grow in our faith. And so the opportunity to come back then and oversee that and lead that after I had just been there a few years before was a pretty special time for me. And then moving into an adult ministry role through discipleship, getting to oversee the growth of the church, and just really speak into that and watch that take place, and watch God just truly bring about life change in adults. One of the neatest things was the opportunity to now work alongside some people who had been my teachers, and just to have an opportunity to partner with them in that way, and just to see how God had changed their lives and prepared them for what they were doing. And watching them serve in that way, the passion that they had was just something I'll never forget.
Right. That's great. And so do you have a favorite Heritage Baptist Church memory, either just as a member here or on staff, either one?
Yeah, there's definitely some fun memories and some neat things that we did through church fellowships, and I remember we used to do a thing with our students every promotion Sunday. We would do like a field day with potato sack races and things like that outside, and the youth teachers got involved in that, and those were some great times, lots of fun memories. But spiritually speaking, I would say one of my favorite memories personally was when I grew up was being involved in youth camp and maybe corporate worship at night or a small group devotion after worship. But then to turn around a few years later, I'll never forget this. We went to Covenant College with Student Life Camp, and to watch our large group of students truly engaging in worship in that night, I just wanted to freeze that moment. It was just such an amazing time, and to watch them experience God in that way was pretty incredible.
Yeah, powerful moment.
Yeah,
powerful moment. Well, Jeff, you have seen the church from about every different aspect, right?
Yeah.
As a member, as a staff member in various areas on staff, and so we appreciate your faithfulness as well as your vision that has helped us to get to where we are today, and we look forward to where we're going even from today as we celebrate 50 years. So one last thing I want to ask you, in your words, in your mind, what is the best thing about Heritage?
I think it is the phrase church family. You know, that's a phrase that we use a lot. We say, my church family. But one thing that I think about Heritage is it truly is a family. You know, it's family for people that need family. It's a family for people that are walking through difficult times. You know, I mean, there is so much love in this body, and it is just so evident. I've seen it, like I said, as a child all the way through an adult, and have experienced that in my own life, you know, the recipient of that. And I mean, the Bible just commands us to love one another, and Heritage does that well.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing body of believers.
It is. It is a special place, and we appreciate you coming back and sharing some of these special memories with us today. And so, love you, brother.
You too.
And,
thanks for the opportunity to be a part of this, and I'm excited that we're celebrating 50 years.
Absolutely. We are too. Heritage, take care.